It was a calm morning on the ranch, birds singing, breeze drifting over the fields, when disaster rolled up on 6 wheels. Karen had finally snapped. In her crusade against my existence, she blocked my driveway using 5 gigantic shipping containers, stacked and locked like a twisted steel fortress. Yellow hazard tape wrapped around them. A sign hung proudly on the front, HOA construction zone, no entry. I stared, blinked, laughed. This wasn't petty anymore. This was Karen declaring war. And I wasn't the only victim. Behind those containers, sirens blared. An ambulance was stuck on the other side of the blockade. They were trying to reach a neighbor having a medical emergency and couldn't get through. Karen strutted out, sunglasses on, HOA badge swinging like she was CIA. "You can't use this driveway until the HOA approves your property modifications," she said. "What modifications?" I asked. She smiled like a cat shredding curtains. "The improvements you're about to make after we seize this land." The paramedics shouted to move the containers. Karen refused. "That road doesn't belong to him," she barked. "It's HOA territory now." Unfortunately for her, that road is the only access to the HOA's main office, which sits on my land, meaning the more she blocked my driveway, the more she blocked herself. And she just interfered with emergency medical services. The sheriff's convoy pulled up fast, lights blinding. Deputies jumped out and confronted Karen. One demanded, "Where are the keys?" Karen crossed her arms defiantly. "My rules, my road, my decision." I stepped forward, presenting the paperwork. Heavy checkmark full property title to the land under the container's heavy checkmark survey maps confirming the HOA access road is leased for me. Heavy checkmark emergency access law violations highlighted in yellow. The deputies didn't say a word. They simply called in tow. Fleet. Cranes and heavy haulers came rolling up like a demolition parade. Hooks clamped onto the containers, and one by one, ryup, clank, thud, they were lifted into the sky like Karen's authority being removed from reality itself. The road reopened. The ambulance roared through. The neighbor lived. Meanwhile, Karen, screaming like a kettle on fire, was cuffed on the spot. Heavy checkmark obstruction of emergency vehicles, heavy checkmark criminal endangerment, heavy checkmark illegal seizure of private property, heavy checkmark tampering with public safety infrastructure, heavy checkmark trespassing, heavy checkmark disorderly conduct, heavy checkmark stupidity, unofficial but obvious, and the legal consequences. The judge reviewed the whole ridiculous ordeal and ruled. HOA must pay me $250,000 for land access interference. Karen personally owes $87,000 in emergency response damages, immediate termination of Karen's HOA status, forever permanent restraining order from stepping foot near my driveway now. Every time Karen passes by, she stares at the ground, clutching legal notices like they're stress balls. And at the HOA office, a new sign hangs proudly, "Private access. By permission only, property of the ranch owner." Karen built the wall. I used it to build my victory. Lesson of the day: don't block the road when you're the one who needs it most.